Hey, this is Jeremy Paul Morgan. Thanks for stopping in. And I just wanted to share a little thought that I had earlier today. I was actually sitting and having some breakfast. I was having my cappuccino and just kind of enjoying the freedom I have to just sit down and enjoy what I'm doing at that very moment without having to rush somewhere, to be somewhere else, to go back to work. You know, and as I'm sitting there eating, I was just relaxing. I really wasn't doing any work. I really wasn't, just thinking about that much. I was just kind of just trying to clear my mind a little bit and just see what comes to me. And I couldn't help but overhear, a couple that was sitting behind me, and there was a young guy and an older lady. Okay, not real old, but she was kind of older, and he was conducting an interview with the lady, and I just was listening to him conduct the interview, and I just overheard him asking some questions to her, and I just could not help but think to myself that I could not picture myself sitting there with this young kid. Okay, he's probably younger than I was. No, not that that matters, but I just could not see myself anymore sitting across from somebody asking me questions about why I should be a good fit for their company. Okay? Now, you may not think like that, okay, because maybe you're not an entrepreneur, or maybe you just don't, you haven't been introduced to anything that allows you to think like that. You just haven't been acclimated to, or you've been acclimated to the job, having a job. Okay, you are programmed to get up and go to work every single day, and if you lose your job, now your main focus is to go find another job. Okay, well, when I lost my job, my main focus was to start my own business. It wasn't going out to find a job. Now, don't get me wrong, I went out and I looked for jobs, but every single time I went to an interview, it made me more sick to my stomach. It made me more sick to think that this is the way it's supposed to be for me. Okay? Because I knew deep down in my gut that it's not the way it's supposed to be for me. Okay? Now, you've got to be thinking something different for yourself. Okay? If you're somebody who sits there and thinks, God, there's got to be something else out there. There's got to be something different that I can do. I'm so sick of my job. I'm so sick of being treated like dirt. I'm so sick of being paid on my position and not for my own efforts. Okay? That's exactly how I kept feeling every time I went back and sat down with somebody in an interview. And the more and more I went back, the more and more I wanted to work on my own business and start generating a residual passive income that still comes in every single month no matter what, whether I work or not. And I may not be where I want to be right now, but I'm going to get there. And I want to help people like you that also want to get there. Just hearing the guy ask these questions to this lady, I just could not help but think, like, God, why would I ever want to go back to doing that? Why? Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Some things happen, and, if you're forced to go back and work, then you got to do what you got to do. But my mindset is, there's no turning back. I don't want to go back to the job market. Okay? Because in my heart, my, deepest heart is an entrepreneur, and it's, I'm breaking out of that shell, and I'm breaking away from the norm, and I'm actually getting out of that rat race, and I want to stay out of that rat race, because that rat race is not getting anybody anywhere nowadays. It's not saving you money. It's not giving you a pay raise every year. It's not allowing you to take the vacation time that you want, or enough vacation time that you want. It's not, rewarding you the way it should. Okay? Maybe you have a great job, but ask yourself this one question. Am I doing what I absolutely set out to do when I first started out? Is this the way I pictured my life? Is this what I really want to do for the rest of my life? Okay? Just like you would ask yourself if you were going to get married, if your significant other was the right person for you to spend the rest of your life with, you should ask yourself that for your job, for your own life. Okay? So, that's just how I feel today, and I wanted to share that with you. And, I maybe you are an entrepreneur. I hope that you got some value out of this, and, just ask yourself those questions. Ask yourself, is this something that I want to do? Am I doing what I want to do for my life? Because deep down inside, you know whether it's the right thing or not. You know that if there's something else out there that's better and you're not doing it, you know deep down that you're going to regret it down the road. You are going to say to yourself, shit, I should have done that. I should have tried it. I guarantee you. Okay? Because you go ask anybody that's old right now, that's 90 years old, ask them what their number one biggest regret in life is. And I guarantee you, they'll tell you that it's probably going to be that they regret not taking more chances. They regret not shooting for what they really want to achieve. So, I'll leave you with this. Don't have those regrets. Go after what you want to go after, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Don't let anybody tell you that you should have a job. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't own your own business, that you can't work for yourself, that you can't have true freedom in your life that you deserve. So, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next video.